This rant consists of copyrighted material owned by Masashi Kishimoto, Shesuia INC, Viz Media, and Weekly Shonen Jump, the current right owners to Naruto Manga. All names, characters, and events are owned by them. This rant/review is of my property. It is of my property and cannot be taken down via the Fair Rights Usage Act. Any case, Mets 228 here again. And this time I brought Snoopy Chewbacca, my dog, for the rant. Say hello, Snoopy. Okay, I'll put you down. He doesn't like being held that much. But in any case, let's get to Naruto, the real reason why I'm out here tonight. That being, of course, Naruto chapter 561. Okay. I'm only going to say one thing. Kishimoto, 3 words. You fucked up. What do I mean? Well, let's go through this panel by panel, alright? We pick up where we left off last time with Madara's reanimate corpse summoning a meteor in a ninjutsu. So the Tsuchikage decides to use one of his dust techniques to try and lighten the load and stop it. Lighten the meteor and stop it. And I'm referring to Inoki. Gaara orders everyone to get as far back as possible. Mu questions whether Kabuto-controlled Mu wonders if Madara's going to crush everyone, including themselves, along with it. Madara explains that, well, it was originally intended to be used to wipe the map clean. Meanwhile, with the caster, they'll regenerate quick enough. Now, is Inoki's last name Ryotenbin? Or is that just the kind of style he uses? I don't know. Naruto asks what's going on. One of the stone men explained that he's trying to that the Inoki's going to try and lighten the thing and stop it dead in its tracks with ultra-lightweight rock technique jutsu, and it works, but again he's throwing his back out. With the aid of Gaara's sand, of course. But Madara summons a second one from underneath it, in an attempt to sandwich the Tsuchikage. Meanwhile, back in the conference room, the Kage are contemplating over what's going on, how Madara, the Madara they've been thinking is Madara, is a fraud, but is now more of an ideal. Regardless, and Tsunade explains how it drew all the attention to him and made everyone look like idiots. Yeah, no kidding. So Tsunade decides she's going out onto the battlefield in order to try and stop him, while all the Sentry team are getting, a little shocked at what's going on. Meanwhile, back with the 4th Division, Gar survives, so's the Rubber Guy, and Inoki, well, he's barely alive. Emphasis on barely. If they don't get him out of there soon, he'll die. Sure enough, Mu and Madara regenerate. Madara's goading at how he hasn't enjoyed the view of a desolate wasteland in a long time. Then he asks Kabuto how much he knows about himself, Madara. Kabuto then reveals that Madara actually didn't die for some reason. Madara, despite losing the Hashirama, he gained a portion of the first strength, whatever the hell that means. Probably stole some of his blood, which would make some sense. Which explains why he's prepared so well. Though Kabuto himself isn't sure how long the pseudo Madara will act as planned. Survivors are scattered. The Tsuchikage and Kazekage are alive, but again, in the case of the former, it's barely alive. Kabuto asks Madara what he wants to do. So he tries a summoning jutsu to try and pull the fox out of Naruto. The clone feels it. Kabuto explains to Madara's corpse that the Kyuubi hasn't been captured yet. No, duh, dumbass. And points out Naruto to Madara, who recognizes Naruto as one of Mito's clan. If you don't remember who Mito was, she was the first Hokage's wife and the first Uzukage. Of course, that one's a clone. Don't know where the real one is. So Madara tries an even bigger one. And yeah, it's wood. It's giant force creation. Cop out! Everyone starts worrying. And then Kyuubi then decides to willingly cough up whatever chakra he's got left to Naruto. But he explains that if it were a choice between being stuck in Naruto for the rest of his life or being controlled by Madara again, the fox would choose the former. What?! Kabuto boasts of how good of a trump card Madara has been. Naruto uses a multi-shadow clone Great Rasengan Barrage combo. It doesn't work. And it looks like Inoki's gonna get it one last shot. Old-timer, you better stay down. You don't have much left. But again, I regress. If the Madara we're seeing Naruto fight now is just the reanimated corpse, who's still the... Which one... What's the true identity of the one under the mask? I'm daring any one of you to say Voorhees. Say it's Jason. That's Jason Voorhees. As for when I said Kishimoto fucked up, when it comes to creating a villain character, a villainous character, he usually fucks up half the time when he makes them complete Marty Stew characters, almost impossible to beat. He did it in part 1 with Orochimaru. He did it in around the 300 to 400 chapter range with Sasuke. Last year, he's doing it with Madara and Kabuto's reanimated army plus the White Zetsu militia now. And throughout the bulk of this year, he's been doing it. It's things like this that kind of piss me off when Kishi goes on this tangent. And goes off on this little run. So, in terms of chapter, yeah, it's slowing back down, becoming more of a Marty Stew run. And I say, that's bullshit! That's bullshit! I'm out. Peace. I'll be back later this week to give my Week 8 predictions for the NFL Pick'em Challenge Season 5 against JTH. Peace.